almost feel like now, do you even need intros anymore, or are people just already in?
I can do it at the end, but I'll forget. I'll get comfortable.
Okay,
I'll do it at the end.
let's do it.
Hey, you are listening to Everybody Lurks. I'm Jaleel White with Joseph Vecsey, and we have a terrific guest today, comedian Katherine Blanford from Kentucky, and she is bringing all the Kentucky in the house. How you doing, sweetheart?
So peachy. We were gonna try and do a really thick accent for you. Joseph was like, mess with him and do a really thick country accent. But
what does your country accent sound like?
That's what I was gonna say. Every time I try, and I can't force it. It just I have to call like an uncle or an aunt and just talk to him for a second, and then it'll come out of me.
Oh, it's coming out.
But if I force it, it turns Australian. I don't know what happened. I think I was Australian in a different life.
Was it super thick when you first started stand-up?
Yeah, because I would get nervous on stage. I would have stage fright.
Yeah.
And when I'd get stage fright, it would like get real thick. I don't know what it. I don't know what it was.
Sense.
It was like primal.
When you started stand-up, though, did you start more in your area, or did you do the thing where you leave town entirely and go to upstate New York to start?
Well, I was in Atlanta, so I started in Atlanta. We had a scene.
Okay, yeah.
It was a good scene.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I didn't need to go to New York.
Oh, I know the Atlanta scene. Do you know any of the black comics in Atlanta?
Who do you know?
Yeah, I know a lot of people down there.
Is Magic City down there?
You know Miss Pat. You know my boy Ronnie Jordan. You know.
You know Clayton English.
I know of Clayton English, but I don't kick it with Clayton.
Okay. Yeah, no, Miss Pat. She knows my name.
Okay.
She has my phone number. She's called me before. But if she was in the room right now, she'd be like, "Little girl, get up," and I'd be like, "Yes, ma'am. Whatever you tell me to do." She calls me little girl.
Miss Pat is gangster.
Yeah.
What is the Atlanta comedy scene like? Because I don't have any idea. No, I know it's funny comics, but I just like wonder how many clubs, like just even that, not the main places. Because if you're just starting out, it's like probably a different feel.
When I started, it was pre-pandemic, and it was popping.
There's Gary Spot.
Out in Newton, Atlanta Comedy Theater.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's. I mean, you do have the urban scene. And then like the alt scene, and they cross a little bit, but sometimes they don't. There's people in the alt scene that won't go to the black clubs. Did you ever go to Uptown?
And they should.
Yeah. I mean, minute one, keys come out. You're like,
do they? What do you mean the keys come out?
What are you talking about?
He don't know.
You know about the keys?
No, I don't. Unless you're talking
Educator.
about. Yeah,
I love this. This is great.
I don't know what that means.
I've never code switched with a white girl before.
I don't know.
That just happened.
I don't know what the key. I've never, unless you're talking about real keys. Like I got it.
Break it down to him.
If you're at a black show and you go out and you're bombing, the crowd will immediately take out their keys and be like, "Go home," and they'll all.
Okay, so that's interesting that goes on out there because we told a story when I performed at a black show in New York, which I would do a lot.
You're like, there's so many keys.
No, it was the only time that the host actually announced it. That he said, "We don't boo, we shake keys." But that was the first time I ever encountered that, and that never happened again at any black show I was at. But you're saying in Atlanta, that's more of like a common thing that happens.
Oh yeah, everybody's had keys shaken.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's different though than what in the black scene in New York. That was not a common thing.
Really?
Yeah,
I don't know. Oh yeah, it's ruthless.
So that's wild.
Ruthless.
So I figured that's what you meant, but I was like, oh, I didn't know that was part of the norm.
Yeah.
That's
for sure.
wild.
I thought that was everywhere though.
No, at least not in New York.
No, that's a localized thing.
Oh, I love that.
But you thought that was like everywhere.
Yeah.
Nah, it's becoming that's very signature to Atlanta. Right?
Really? Oh, I thought that was everywhere.
Did you come up doing black rooms?
Dude, when I started, one of my first, I came up, I started the Improv, and I did an open mic, and then I had a friend, a guy who was just like, let me take you to some open mics, and they were, do you know Tyler Chronicles?
Yes.
Dude, my first room was at Cloud 9. It was like a hookah bar in the back, and he was hosting, and when I'm talking my second set ever, I went up in a room I shouldn't have gone up in.
Yeah.
But they were just like, oh, look at this precious little lost girl. She doesn't know what she is. She's looking for a family. And
a blonde white woman gets a lot of runway.
Yeah. You know what, though? I think I did get leeway when I first started just because they were just like, oh, you
look lost.
Let's give her a chance. Yeah.
It's Pippi Longstocking, everybody. Coming to the stage.
Yeah.
Sweetness. You're like, they're giving you the benefit of the doubt.
For sure. But sometimes I learn even
You give off real Kate Hudson vibes.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Thank
Kate
you.
Hudson.
Nah, you really do.
Thank you. I'll take it. And use my code FABLETICS, KB, for 20% off sports bra. A and B cup only. But dude, it was. I would say pre-pandemic, Atlanta was popping. It was one of the best scenes to go to learn comedy before you went to LA or New York. And then after the pandemic, like Austin grew, and then like some other, like, you know, like Chicago was always popping, and like Denver, Nashville popped off, and then Atlanta didn't really come back.
Gotcha.
But it's hard. It's a hard city to sell tickets in too.
Yeah, I bet.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Because there's so much competition, and
I think the value of the dollar is just different there too.
yeah, and it's like it's a party city.
Big party city.
And
In my opinion, it's not a big city.
It's not a big city?
No, in my opinion.
What do you mean?
I've just said price wise, it's not. Like when I go to New York, like when I go to Atlanta, I feel like I got money.
Oh yeah, no, things are way cheaper.
Oh yeah,
Way cheaper.
I'm like, they hand me the bill. I'm like, where's the rest of it?
Yeah.
No, you're right.
I mean, and I'm not saying that because I feel like I'm super rich. I'm just saying, like, I'm used to dealing with
100.
LA, New York prices.
Right.
And I mean, no joke, it's half. So
Yeah.
when you start talking about, you know, hey, you know, minimum 2 drinks, $40 or whatever,
Yeah.
who think they $40 funny? That's the way Atlantans think.
Yeah. Well, you forget that Atlanta is in Georgia,
Yeah.
and right outside the city is
Georgia.
Georgia. Dude, I remember like during the pandemic, I'd be doing shows like, and you know, in the city, they'd be like, you mask, bring your little mic condom. Like everybody has to sit 6 feet away. And then I would go 12 minutes outside the city to Lawrenceburg or something and go do a show in a brewery. And you'd walk in with a mask and they'd be like,
Raw dogging it, baby.
they'd be like, no, you're safe here. They'd say that, like, you're safe. Like, you don't have to wear your mask.
Yeah.
And they'd all be like, let's all hold hands and pray before the show.
Yeah.
Like, it's right outside the city.
Listen, they got churches out there like South Central has liquor stores
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
on every corner.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I
had a
remember-
church when I was there. I just finished. So I just finished filming there for the last 7 weeks.
Where were you?
I was in Fayetteville. I was at Trilla Studios.
How was it?
It was terrific. It really was. It's
Middle of nowhere.
It's like a movie set, movie backlot come to life. That what they've built out there. Like imagine being on the backlot at Universal Studios, except all the stores are functional.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
So you didn't leave there?
Yeah, I didn't really leave. I would leave every other weekend. I went to play golf with Tip. That was
Yeah.
cool. I went to Bobby Jones with Tip.
Yeah.
That was great. I'll always be grateful for him for just making me feel so damn welcome when I got there.
He's trying stand up. Is he still doing it?
Yeah,
Is he
very.
really?
He's still currently doing it?
Oh yeah, and he's good.
Yeah.
And he's good. I'd be careful. He's good. He's got a great team around him. This guy Tyler is one of the people that are around him. Yeah, but it was just the whole 2 road scene and the thunderstorms, and it's its own thing, man. These thunderstorms come and just F up everything for like, you know, an hour. People are just running like roaches, literally roaches. Thunder and lightning like you've never seen before, and then sunny skies all over again and humidity.
Yeah. It's beautiful. It's so, I love Atlanta.
Are you familiar with Savannah, Georgia? Much? Have you been? How far is Savannah from
3
Atlanta?
hours.
3 hours.
I
That's
know.
a
I always
beautiful
black
city.
out every time I go, so I don't know. But I do love
Is that
it.
yeah? No, because
You go hard in the paint, dog. I can already see this.
last time I was there, it wasn't. I don't think this was in Savannah.
You get a different
Georgia.
person when the sun sets on this one. You get a different person.
Let's say I've woken up in a mossy tree in Savannah before.
Is it that big of a party city in
Yes.
Savannah?
Have you ever been to Savannah?
I have not done
Yes.
Savannah.
I've ate at the Pink House. Do you know the Pink House?
No.
But so like I just know it as a very like family oriented like town, at least where I was. I didn't see it as like a party town, but you're saying there's a whole other side to it. Yeah, okay, I didn't see that.
Yeah, it's like Georgia's New Orleans.
Really? Okay, I didn't experience this at all.
Oh.
Okay, I experienced
That's my favorite food city in
Yes.
the world, by the way.
Savannah,
No, New Orleans. New Orleans is my favorite food city in the world.
New Orleans.
New Orleans is for real?
Oh, food city is. Come on. What's a better food city than New Orleans?
I mean, I guess
Portland.
you like Cajun. But
Montreal.
Like, yeah.
Montreal's incredible. food-wise.
It's
But
good.
again, it's different
you're
types
right.
of food.
It's good. It's different types of food,
Different
but it's good.
types.
That's why I paused.
Different.
I had to think for a second.
Well, I just want to tell you my only memory, though, of when I was in Georgia. I've been to Atlanta, obviously, since then. But when I was a kid, or not a kid, when I was 18, I drove back from Florida to New York, and I passed through Georgia, and we stopped at a gas station, me and my dad, and this was like the neighborhood. It was scary. I thought we were going to get killed. Okay, it was very terrifying, and I stayed in my car. My dad pumped the gas, and I remember a guy started coming up to the window, and he was like knocking on the window, and I was just face forward, trying to pretend, and he was like, "Yo, my man." I was like scared for my life, and all I remember to this day, him still saying to me, he knew I wasn't going to open the door. He just finally goes, "I'm from Jersey." Like he thought that was good. He thought that was the line that was going to get me to open. I don't know. And I just looked at him. I said, "I'm sorry." And then my dad, we got in the car and we left. I thought we were going to be killed. It was just a very scary station. I was like 18.
Oh wow!
And I was extra white and extra not like.
Yeah, you think
I
you
hadn't
gave
even
off
morphed
a
into my face.
Jersey vibe?
I don't know. We didn't even have Jersey plates. It was just a Florida plates.
You needed
and
Catherine
we were
with you in the car.
I would have.
But I just remember that I'll be 80 years old.
What are you offering?
What are we talking about? What are you offering?
And can we strike a deal?
There you go. I told you, different
Is
person
there a
after dark.
BOGO situation going on?
Yeah, no, you look like after a few drinks, you get an extra level of toughness in
Catherine,
you.
do you know what our
podcast
podcast is really about, though?
I kind of told you
I
a
don't.
little bit.
I feel
don't
like
even
it
know.
changes every episode. I don't know.
I try to. So that's my struggle. Is I try to keep Joseph on track. But
Yeah,
but
but
Joseph
this was a fantastic story Joseph told us about a man who scared him when he was a grown
And
man.
I still remember that line.
Joseph is the tangent king. I actually wish
We
I
were
had,
talking about Georgia and Atlanta.
I wish I had a button for it if Chloe was here. I normally
Was
have
that
a
a
button
tangent?
to alert. I like to alert our viewers. Hey, we are no longer on topic right now. Joseph is going on a tangent. If you want to use this time,
Was that a
It's
tangent?
good.
grab a coffee, go to the bathroom, and come back.
It
This
was
would be a great time to do so.
It was a beautiful story about a time when it sounded like you were a young boy traumatized, and then we found out you were 18, and
Derailed the whole compassion for that story.
And we were all
Derailed
like
any
this.
compassion for that
You don't
story.
feel bad for an 18-year-old white kid
As soon as you
by
said you were
himself?
18 years old and a brother tapped on the window and said, "My man," and you're like this,
And you're like,
going into scared
You
black
don't know
woman mode,
somebody. You don't know
Georgia.
somebody.
lost a little bit of respect for you.
Hey, I'm running.
yeah, but we don't know. You could get yourself in so much more trouble. We have so much more podcasts
That's
to
true.
hear us another story or seven.
All right, well, you want to go to the first topic or?
Yeah,
Well,
what
I
is
just
the
wanna-
podcast
Yeah.
about?
What you think?
Oh, yeah, tell her.
Oh wow, like it's a burden. He says, "Oh yeah, tell her." Like it's a burden on him.
Because let her just feel it, you know?
I like creating tension between co-hosts in a
Yeah.
podcast.
Listen. The show really is about. It's really about the fact that we've lost privacy, and people are constantly lurking on each other's socials, and they know information about each other that they don't share.
Face to face.
Face to face,
Yeah.
So it's kind of like people are coming over your house and they're Googling how much you owe on your house, and they're Zillow searching your stuff, and they're in your stuff.
Yeah, and
It
then they
shows-
look at you face to face, and they know how much you
Yeah.
just bought that Newport
Yeah.
place for.
So our show is just kind of like how much. It's like there's cameras on us everywhere right now. Like there's a camera on Skylar over there in the corner.
But that's
A secret
Skylar's own
camera.
freaky weird thing. That's his own thing he does.
Everyone's got a camera.
He has a vlog on his armpit.
Exactly.
Everyone's got a camera, dude.
Exactly. So that just leads us right to stuff like, what's the most that you've ever lurked on a guy's socials?
Have I?
Yes. Or had an ex that you didn't necessarily want in your life anymore, and you discovered that they were still on your socials. They were keeping tabs on you.
Oh, I definitely have one that, he's like very prideful. He's like, I'm not going to look at your stuff anymore, but I know he has a burner account.
Here we go.
How did you find
Welcome
out?
to
This is
Everybody
what I can't
Lurks.
Yeah, you know what? Because I can see, when you see who views your stories,
Yes.
and it doesn't have the username, it's just the gray little icon.
Yeah.
And the name is like his name backwards.
This guy's an idiot.
I'm like, I know who you are. By the way, it's the third person to view every story. Okay.
Oh my
I'm like,
God.
get to work or something. Like I know it's him, which is even more sad. Don't be viewing me on your burner account. You know what's more of a badass move? To be like, I see everything you're doing, and I don't care that you can see that I see everything you're doing, and I still have no interest in talking to you. That's a badass move.
That's what's up.
Never looked at it that way.
A bussy move. Sorry,
bussy move.
Sorry,
bussy,
Skylar.
No, it's fine.
Is to be like, oh, I don't want to see anything that you do, but I'm gonna go stalk you on a burner account.
And this would be the modern way.
Yes.
I never looked at it that way. That's a great point. I wish I had known that. I was always doing the burner account. Fuck.
Yeah, I so see
pussy.
you. I bet you looked in your phone right now, Joseph, and there's like 14 burner accounts for you, and you're like, my name's William. My name's Daniel.
I used to have a couple.
I bet.
Yeah.
Just to keep tabs on an ex.
That's how we connected. We both got dumped at the same time.
Wow.
And we caught our exes looking on our stories, but guilty as charged, we were looking on theirs too.
I think it's more. I think it's like
This is years ago, by the way. So we've healed, and now we want to talk to other people who have not.
oh, I'm a petty.
Yeah. So what is you'll just look at it straight up and just show them. Like if you wanna, like what was it like with an ex?
I'll just block him, so I can't even see. I don't even care.
Okay.
I don't care, but I will stalk an ex's new lover.
What is your sign? I'm into that.
Leo, August 19th.
Oh my gosh, you're dangerous.
Oh yeah.
And you're really smart. She's really smart.
I'm lethal.
She's really smart. This is all actually just a smoke screen for her actual capabilities. You know, I get drunk, I'm fun, but
yeah, you don't know. I'm already.
My daughter's a Leo.
She sinks her teeth in
my
you.
My best friend is a Leo too. My best female friend.
Really? Is she is she not manipulative, but she just casually somehow gets her way with people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My daughter. I don't think my daughter has learned to use her natural charisma as much. For her, it's a.
Well, how?
She's 15.
Okay, she's so young.
She just you know the face you just made right now? Oh, she's so moldable.
She has so much to learn.
So when you stalk a new lover of your ex, what are you looking for, and what's the point to get out of it? Just curiosity, or are you comparing? Like, what's the?
If I'm gonna be honest, it's knowing I'm the best he ever had. And it's just reassurance of that.
Oh,
where are my buttons? Where's
that.
Chloe with my buttons?
That is good.
I have to do it with my mouth now.
I've never seen an ex's new lover and been like, oh.
He upgraded.
No, I've never thought that.
Wow, that's awesome.
It's
That's
always
good.
just.
You are literally confirming everything that I say on here. You're confirming everything.
Well,
that it's like people care more. It's like social media has made relationships that are no longer a bit of a competition.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but
Are you living a better life than me? Am I living a better life than you?
Yeah, no, okay, I will say this. It is just confirmation for me to be like, oh, I wasn't supposed to be with that person. I needed to level up. And then, like, to see who they end up with, I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
They should have been with that person. That's
Wow.
the level that he was
You're
at.
like, I completely overvalued this dude, man.
Yes,
Right?
absolutely.
That is funny.
Yeah, I gotta rise.
Yeah.
I'm moving on.
Have
So
you
it's less of a competition and more of like a validation that.
Validation, better word.
Yes.
Better word.
Yeah, and also competition that I always win.
Have you had any exes be married? Or like done some? Okay.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
Okay.
so many of them.
But they married down there in squalor land.
Right, so you don't care. So you're like,
she feels victorious.
that is so interesting.
Or maybe they're doing good themselves, but you know what it is. I'm a bit of a light. I'm a shiner. I require a lot of attention, and they end up with somebody who's okay being the sidekick.
Okay.
You
I
know,
feel
and
like
I'm
I've
like,
had-
oh, okay, you needed a sidekick.
I feel like I've had the opposite thing happen where the girl I'm with will say, like, I remember a girl I was with a long time ago would say, like, maybe she'd give me compliments, like, you know, you're handsome, and then I'd see who her exes were, and I go, oh, I don't know if I'm in the best company.
Oh, it's
I'm
so
like
mean.
I'm like, now you've lost your credibility. Now I don't trust it. I'm like, I'm second guessing myself now.
I know, it's so mean, I date
Which is mean, though.
uggos.
Which is mean. I don't like to be like that. I just,
Yeah.
but you know, you obviously have those inner thoughts and they come out.
Right. Yeah.
So.
I date uggos, and then
You date what?
uggos.
What is an what? What's an uggo?
You know what an uggo is? A guy with a great personality.
Oh, man.
But fun personalities.
But that works for women more so, you would
You
say,
have
right?
to. You
Right?
have to.
Yeah.
It's just, you can date a beautiful person, but he's usually, if you're
Awful.
beautiful, look at Skylar. He
I-
knows.
I got a personality.
No, but you're beautiful, Skylar.
He says,
I love the way he
I
said,
love the delivery.
I got a personality.
personality.
He's so
Sounds like
chill,
AI.
dude. He's
It's
so
a package
chill.
deal.
Skylar, you
God.
should try to sound less like Snuffleupagus when
I
you
know.
I have a good personality too.
Good God. Ah.
That was the best. That should be like a little. That should be one of your buttons. I have a
I got a
personality.
personality too.
Sounds like Eeyore.
That's an Eeyore. That's
I have
what.
friends
I have
too.
a personality.
I have a personality.
You
thought
got
you
that
were laying
response
it
from
down,
Chat
Skylar.
GP2.
Oh my gosh, she would eat you for lunch. Stop looking her in the
Yeah.
eyes, Skylar. Do yourself a favor.
I'm looking for an appetizer.
Yeah, Skylar, this is a theme. Kim Whitley came here, was hitting on him. Like, Skylar is like,
Yeah.
Well, look
For
at him.
everybody.
Look at his little chain over his pink t-shirt.
Hey.
I think Skylar's going to have a lot of success on this podcast with our guests, Aftermath.
No, he's just
This
chilling
is
over
She's
my
going to be
there.
like,
man.
hey, can I just get like your number just for the edits or the clips? And then next thing you know.
Yeah, and he's like, hey, is this a good? I thought you looked good in this close up.
I'm in person kind of guy. I like talking in person, so
Okay, I
works
feel
out
you.
for me.
Do you go outside ever, Skylar? Do you?
Sometimes to drive here.
Okay, a bit of an indoor cat.
Yeah.
Okay, that's okay.
homebody.
I enjoy AC.
Mm-hmm.
We can hang out inside.
Yep.
That's hysterical. I enjoy AC. You're quick, man. You're quick on your
Wait,
toes.
since Love Island is going on, I have zero interest in Love Island,
Do
but
you
we're
watch
trying to
the-
be a
do you
little
watch
current.
Love Island?
No, I don't give a shit about.
I don't give a shit about it
My
either.
daughter worships the show. She
I
watched
fucking
every
hate it.
episode.
Really?
She will leave dinner early to go watch it alone on her phone
Why?
with her headphones in. And I don't know what it is. Listen, the show. I've watched the opening because I wanted to watch one episode.
Okay.
The one thing I will say, I don't crap on things that are popular. If anything, I'm kind of the opposite. I'm like, I just want to know why they're popular. So if you don't know anything about it, you don't know anything about it.
I just am obsessed with the behind the scenes. Have you ever watched? I think it was on Lifetime. It was called Unreal. It was a scripted show, but it was based off of the producers of a show like The Bachelor, Bachelorette.
Got you.
And I think it was like some of the original creators of The Bachelor, Bachelorette wrote for this show, and it was all about how manipulative the producers and everybody can be, and how the edits behind the scenes then go and create the characters of the reality shows. Because
Yep.
you have to have the villain, you have to have the innocent, naive one, you have to
Yeah.
have like the princess that turns, evil at the end, and blah blah blah, and then you always have to have like, the final four looks like a diversity brochure. You're like, you had to keep her around for the views, for the ratings, but you didn't want to. That was a producer's pick, and like knowing that, they seclude them and they pump alcohol into them all day long, and how the questions that they ask them and then the answers they give when they like edit that, the interview can look totally different than what it was in reality, and all this stuff is like, I think that stuff is more entertaining than like watching it and believing that it was all what you see is reality.
Well, we work in the business, so we would never allow ourselves to believe that any of that is real. But
Well, the only thing I researched, with the one thing I wanted to pull up to us to just see, is the lady who got, I guess, I don't know if she got sent home for the racial things. She did some racial slurs.
On this?
Resurfaced, yes. And I believe she's Spanish, but she said something
What'd she
about
say?
Asian
Here we
people,
go.
I believe. So wait, I think if you click on this, you can see what the posts are.
All right, well,
Now she's, okay, so these are the
hope it wasn't-
posts.
So what?
Can you see those, or we can't read those?
I'll decide if it's bad or not.
yes, we have our arbiter of racial.
So she's Spanish, So I
So
feel
she
like
can say whatever she
that's what I
wants.
thought. But I think we're living in a time where you can't do that anymore. I thought if you're a minority, you can say something.
You can't say the CH word.
Yeah.
I don't think you can say that one.
Well, come on, are we playing it or what's going on?
So no, it's not playing. It's a
pictures.
resurface. This is
Oh,
what
I can
this
also
is what
be
she
a
said.
little, okay.
Well,
I can also be a little. I don't want to say it. You want to say it?
No, you don't have to say it out
focusing
loud.
The
people will see it on the screen. I just want you guys to see.
Where does she say it?
She says I also
Oh,
used
she
to
says it
be
right there.
a little. That's the word.
Oh.
See, that's the word. She says I was also a little while I laugh and smile.
Obviously, that's not bad.
So, well, so
It's funny.
I don't think it's that bad, but she didn't need to put it in print. She didn't
doesn't
need to
even
put it in
print.
print.
but see,
at
can
all.
I tell you something? If I read that though without any context, I wouldn't know she was referring to that. Like I wouldn't even know what she was saying. I thought she was just using a word, but now that they said it and she did it, at another different time.
Ooh, girl.
Uh-oh.
That's so derogatory.
And then this face.
That had to be a black chick who called her out. Ooh, girl.
Yeah.
So wait, this is. I mean, Jaleel, you could speak more to this, but I always thought
I get
if
to
you
be
were
NAACP
well,
today.
here's the
Yeah.
thing. I always thought if you were a minority, you had more leeway. Like for instance, Spanish people, especially in hip hop world, are allowed to say the N-word or get away with it.
I'm gonna say
they're
something.
not technically black. So what is the rules and what is
I'm gonna
changed?
tell you what the rule is. Can you pull it off?
Yeah.
Person to
That's-
person.
It's a person-to-person thing. Can you pull it off?
Right.
Everybody is on their own journey, has their own voice, has their own tone, and has their own delivery. And things that, Bernie Mac tried as a comedian, I would not recommend this dude try as a comedian. And I believe just tone-wise, like there's certain white comedians that can go into a black club. It's not even a thing. Like, oh
Yeah.
my gosh. Gary, of course,
Yeah.
is like the all-time white black guy there is.
Right.
Right.
He's white?
All right, but he's not using slurs, so I think that's a little
No,
bit
but
different.
I'm just saying, like, even when you want to say slur, like, I just can't accept certain things as a slur when I know somebody else who looks just like you is giving away with it.
Gary Owen could make, like, some stereotypical jokes about dating a black woman that
right.
you would totally accept and be like, that's so funny, that Nate Bargatze couldn't do.
Right, sure.
Bingo.
But-
There you go. Come on with
Right,
it.
because it's not their background or personality. You could feel it.
And it's
It'd
like
be fake.
Yeah, and you go, well, you also go, well, Gary Owen probably, he probably dates black women and gets it.
Right.
But also, we were talking about this
But
earlier.
it's delivery.
It's delivery and it's who you've been from the jump. Like, because we were saying, like, Tim Dillon?
Yeah.
Tim Dillon, Theo Vaughn, they could say stuff that you wouldn't even blink an eye at. You'd be like, that's like you hear Theo Vaughn. He used to do that joke. He's like, I don't say the N-word, but sometimes I draw it. And you're like,
I gotta
and he
write it
said
down.
And he said that he was like talking. God, who was he talking
That's
to?
so
Drewski,
wild.
Which is
So yeah, he's talking to.
He was,
yeah,
like,
he
certain
said
people
Drewski.
still will get mad at it though and say
Who
you can't.
cares
But
about
yeah,
those clowns?
Yeah.
I'm like, he is winning 9 out of 10 blacks with that.
Yeah.
I'm letting you know.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
so
that's true.
funny.
Yeah.
But if Seinfeld said that, you'd be like,
Yeah.
bitch, what?
But,
Right.
but in his delivery, in his New York, Long
Yeah, yeah, you'd
Island
be like,
Jewish delivery, that
Right.
would be cringy coming out of
Yeah.
his mouth.
Yeah.
But it's all.
I
who
wish we
you've
had
been
somebody
from
who
the
could do a good Seinfeld right now. Just say the exact same words.
I can't even.
Why?
What's the? I can't even
What's
do
the
it.
deal?
Why can't I draw it?
Well, didn't he?
I don't think his shoulders go up and
Right.
down. He's not a Sesame Street.
But even if you
character.
did, it was like Jerry Jones.
Yo, whoa,
Why
whoa,
can't I just
yeah.
write it down?
But it's like some people are just not. Joey Diaz, he's not cancelable because he's been saying it his whole life.
Yep. Bingo.
And yeah,
Yeah.
it's like, it's almost like the people that are, they're so quick to jump after other people and they're so virtuous. You're almost like destined to be canceled because they're like eventually you're gonna F up
mess
because
up,
you're
yeah,
a
of
human
course.
being and then goodbye.
Well, it's all about intention too. Of like, is this person really joking? And if
Yeah.
it really is, probably this lady. She's not a comedian. She's on Love Island. She just seems like a bitchy girl who says something that wasn't even trying to be ironic or funny,
Well,
so
she
it just
doesn't. Well,
comes
the reason,
across
well,
bad.
the reason why it comes across bad is because you have no context of who she was before that show.
Right.
So it's going exactly what Catherine's saying.
Yeah.
Where it was like she had no street cred.
Yeah.
A comedian has an existing street cred before, whether it's low or whether it's high. He has an existing street cred. So when you just read that,
Yeah.
and that word applied to Asians, it's like, oh, people just applied the worst to it.
But I didn't
Right.
even know what to expect when I saw a picture of her before I saw her
Right.
tweet. I was like, oh, but this girl's Spanish. She's not even white. So I'm thinking how. And then she, just based on her look too, I was like, oh, please don't let it be this bad. 'Cause she's kind of hot. Anytime I see someone hot, I'm like, I don't want them to be racist
You
or something
hate
bad. I'm
when
like, oh, I
hot
don't
people are
want to believe
racist.
they're a bad person.
Only uggos. Only uggos
It's
are
the-
racist. It sucks when they're hot and
It's like when I
racist.
used to
Because
be.
you're like, it's like, you're like, God, I really wish I could still listen to Kanye, and I do, and no one's
I
in the
know.
room.
It's like, should that be? Because that has to be a deal breaker. And for me, morally, that would be a deal breaker. And I'd be
Yeah.
like, fuck, but I'm still.
Gonna watch her in private.
Yeah, that's rough. So yeah, it's kind of how like when when I was single and I would see girls that are really hot and I would determine if like
I
we
love
should
that
wear...
you preference that with just being when you're single. But now
Well,
that you're not
just-
single, you don't see anyone that's hot.
Listen,
Well,
Joseph is
that's
love,
fair.
love, love.
That's-
I know.
That's
like,
fair.
Joseph is what women say they want, but then when they get it, they usually just reject it.
Right. No, I know. I see.
That's true.
When I met you, you
That's
were
very
just
true.
meeting her, and you were
Yes.
asking me about her.
Yes, because I was worried about the age difference.
Yeah, and I
was
think
like,
I was like, run.
No, you know what you said? I remember you just looked at me like I was insane because I don't know what the gap was. Maybe it was like, well, I know what the gap is. I guess like 7-8 years. And I just asked you, is that too big of an age difference? You looked up to me and were like, you're fine. And I just went back. You were just like, relax.
You're
like,
in
you were
Hollywood,
like,
dude. This is in Idaho.
But no, you're right. I could still see hot women now, but I always used to judge if I would wear like protection or not based on how hot they were, because I would be like, oh, she's too good looking to have something. That was my rationale.
Oh, wow.
Are you?
I know it's incorrect.
Can I say the R word?
That was my.
You
Are you
totally
serious?
can.
I know I was lying to myself, but I wanted to. This is what I wanted to believe.
Were you saying that they're too hot to have something, or were you saying you're so hot I'll get
No.
something to have sex with you? I'll risk it. You're so hot.
That's interesting. Now you're diving into multiple
Catherine, the more
thoughts.
beautiful-
Them titties are worth the herpes.
Yes.
I wasn't thinking that. I think I was hoping.
Catherine, for most guys, the more beautiful a woman is, the more we put her on a pedestal.
Okay.
The more she has
Oh,
fewer
dude,
flaws.
I have the story with you. I was literally showing. This was years ago, and I told Jaleel, I was like, I hooked up with this girl. I didn't wear a condom, and Jaleel was like, come on, man, you gotta get caught out here. I showed him a picture of the girl. He goes, you do what you gotta do.
That ass is worth the clap.
He changed a 180 in 2 seconds, and he wasn't the only one. I would have multiple friends. He was like, they're like, Joe, what are you doing? I showed him a picture of the
I
girl.
didn't say I would have done the same
And then-
thing. I just said, from a man's perspective, I understood. Now I understood
Sometimes you get
That-
caught up in the moment.
that,
Things
okay,
get
let's go
forgotten.
swim in the STD pool today, because she was worth it.
Were you like, it wouldn't be the worst thing if she got knocked up,
No.
and then I'd have
Oh,
to...
Listen,
yeah. That's a whole
I
other
would
thing.
love to find a freaking 12 to just sick on Skylar over there because
Oh, he'd have a kid by the end
she
of the
could
week.
probably
That'd be
walk
cool.
him like a dog down the street.
Skylar,
Good
no,
luck.
I know you fend off the girls left and right. You got a little Johnny Bravo about you.
Johnny
Johnny
Bravo.
Bravo,
That's a
great
new
reference.
one.
Wow, throwback.
That's a
Look
new
at
one,
him.
dude.
He doesn't even know.
What?
We
was
said
so-
throwback, and he goes, "That's a new one."
That's a
dude."
new
He's Googling who
He's
it is.
googling
This
Johnny
dude.
Bravo.
Oh.
He's googling Johnny.
That
That's
looks
how young
like your
he is.
brother. That looks like your
Wow.
brother,
Are you
Catherine. Doesn't Johnny
serious?
Bravo give like a vibe that he'd be related
I don't
to you?
know.
Yeah,
That's-
absolutely. That looks like my dad.
That's not usually what I get, but I appreciate it. That's
Tyler,
cool.
stop
I see
trying to
why
play
you said
so
that.
soft.
It's a great Halloween costume idea for you, if nothing
yeah.
else.
Jeans and a
No,
black
you know what you
shirt.
actually look like? Fairy Odd Parents. What's
Like
the kid in Fairy Odd Parents? You remember that?
Oh my
commercial?
God!
Jimmy Neutron?
Yes. No,
No, dude, don't
Look-
flatter yourself.
look
Don't
up-
flatter yourself,
Look up
Skylar.
look up the Fairly Odd Parents.
Timmy.
Timmy Turner.
Timmy.
Yeah. See,
Timmy
do you
Turner
trying to
does
tell me
Something
this?
mean.
Timmy
You might
Turner.
not. These
I-
kids are young.
No, I do know. I get Mr. Beast a lot. Everyone says I look like Mr. Beast.
No, you
No, they say
definitely
you're
look like
worth-
Timmy Turner.
Dude,
They say
Timmy
you're
Turner,
worth
bro.
what Mr. Beast is.
Dude, that
Mr.
is
Beast,
you.
dude.
That is you, dog.
I can see these little fairies on your shoulders right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Skylar, man.
I'd be like,
That was a great.
Jaleel,
one.
you know,
That's
me and
good.
Catherine.
That was almost as good as Lauren, not Lauren Hill, Erykah Badu, when she called academics Jerry.
What is Jerry? What does that mean?
Oh my God!
I don't know this.
You never saw when Erykah Badu called academics Jerry from Tom and Jerry?
No.
Pull it up, watch
I don't think
Can we
she.
add
You know
our
who
clip?
DJ Academics is?
Nah.
Do you,
Yeah.
you know who Erykah Badu is?
Yeah.
At least? Okay. As long as you know who Erykah Badu is, the
Yeah.
other guy doesn't matter. Let's go. Look up the.
Academics is very neat.
Tom and
niche
Jerry.
in a lot of
Very
ways.
Is Jerry the cat?
She looked. Yes. She looked at the way the delivery. The delivery.
Is she
I've
just
never seen this
casual
either.
about it?
She's dead ass about it though. Boom, right there. Come on, she gonna tell you, dog. This is one of the best.
Have you met some incarnation of him?
The name Thomas keeps coming to me.
What I will say is you are one of
Damn,
the...
you look familiar.
Have you ever seen the Chipmunks?
He definitely helped propel a new
Say
wave.
propel one more time.
Propel.
One more time.
Propel.
Are you still trying to figure him out?
Yeah.
Whoever Thomas is, man, I might have to be Thomas.
It makes me want to eat cereal. Whatever I'm feeling about you.
She said, "Whatever I'm feeling about you makes me want to eat cereal."
I keep hearing that in my mind when I think of you.
Have you figured out who Thomas is before we go?
I got it.
You got it?
Here we go.
Yes. You know who you look like? You look like Jerry. The mouse from Tom and Jerry.
Hold up.
Oh my God.
And then she
that
hit it with
is-
the music. She said,
That is hilarious. His face, too. I love the way his face looked.
Like, she was so high, she was insulting him from another dimension.
He was so excited to have Erykah Badu on, and then she was like, "Oh my God."
If that happened in high school, he has to walk another way to class.
Oh my
Right,
God.
right. He goes, "Oh shit."
A
the
girl
senior-
roasting you in high
yeah.
school, you're done.
Telling you look like Jerry,
Yeah.
and hitting you with the song. Dun, dun, dun,
And
dun,
your
dun.
your face is distracting her all interview long.
This dude.
That's so funny.
That is hilarious. That is so funny.
Skylar, we got
That's
you.
one of the best. That's one of the best burns
That's
I've
what
ever
I'm like.
seen.
You
Yeah.
calling Skylar,
This one's pretty
Timmy?
brutal.
Yeah, it's close, but
It's-
this is way more
This
brutal.
is so
God.
mean, but
It's
also
so
Jer-
out of left field.
Okay, but I
that
just
little
want,
mouse gets away with everything, though.
She had to get high to be like, you look like Jerry.
Yeah.
like
Also, this is so funny. Your face makes me want to eat cereal.
oh, that's a great line.
Oh,
That's actually better, I think, than the Jerry.
Yeah.
That's more creative, even.
Yeah.
That's
You're-
like you remind me of cereal. That's
You're
one
so
of the biggest insults.
You're so unsexual
Yeah,
that you
oh.
remind me
Of
of
Saturday morning cartoons.
Oh,
Yes.
my
And everything I felt during that time period.
yeah. I want to go have some Cap'n Crunch
Yeah, that is.
and
rough.
go play hopscotch.
Erykah Badu, that is hilarious. Play hopscotch. Got it.
I want to play some jacks.
Look at your face, and I want to eat cereal
Oh
and
my
play
god!
jazz.
I want to go sit on my dad's lap. I did get back to sexual. Sorry.
Well, especially down south, right? That could go either way.
Catherine,
Yeah.
what's it like dating on the road as a female stand-up?
Dude, it's so frustrating because guy comics, that's the frustrating thing. Guy comics, you can be a 2. And then you're on stage and you're a funny guy. These girls, these gorgeous women, I see them throwing themselves at these crusty, disgusting men.
Uggos.
Disgusting.
We have to stick to our terms.
Crustos. Crustos. Crust McGee's. But a guy just levels up so much if he's funny. Like these gorgeous, beautiful women with beautiful bodies just throwing everything away to sleep with these men for a night. And it's the complete opposite for women. Like, we could be so funny on stage, but there's something about being very funny and having opinions that a very attractive man isn't going to go for, because that attractive man can get a very quiet mouse woman. So the men that approach a great female comic, they tend to be cloaks. They tend to wear cloaks. They tend to have like a boil on their face. They're always
Wait, boils?
boils on their face.
Wow.
They're half human, they're half creature, and they come up to you. They always come alone. They've driven hours to
They're
come
like
see you.
stalkeries.
Yeah, it's very weird. It's very weird. They tend to have like many a rodent that they keep in their house, like that kind of weird guy.
I like
comes and approaches
capillaries,
you.
though.
So you don't.
What's
it's not the same
strangest
game.
home that you've ever visited or just dwelling? Like you finally got comfortable enough to say, I'm gonna go back to this guy's place, and you discovered what?
And I discovered what?
Like I'm like, okay, I'm comfortable enough to go back to this guy's place, and then you go, whoa,
a wife.
at the house?
She's my ex-wife. She still lives here, but yeah.
Here we
wow.
go.
That's amazing.
And what's
So
she
she's
doing? Is she eating
present.
cereal when you just walk in the door? Like what's she doing?
I expect some cinnamon rolls in the morning, woman.
Did you go through with it or did you leave?
I was already there.
Oh, you was.
So I guess the wife just.
Oh, you didn't
came
see her
home.
till after I met.
It was like we live in separate. She still
I
lives
see.
here. We
Right.
live in separate bedrooms.
Gotcha.
And I was like, well, I'm here.
Wow.
He said he'd give me a ride home in the morning.
Yeah, it saves money on the Uber to the
Okay.
airport,
Yeah.
possibly. You're
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. It's a night out. The relationship's already over.
Gotcha.
yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's okay. Whatever.
Have
I'm
you
not worried
ever?
about this relationship.
Have you ever been on stage though and spotted a guy that you liked and said, "All right, I'm going to make a point to talk to this guy after," or try to find him and set up sort of a natural setup?
It's almost the opposite. I always find guys and fake flirt with them. Like like for the show, I'll
Yeah.
flirt with him from the stage, and then they try and come on hard
they
after
think it was
the show.
real.
And I go, no, you idiot! You were a pawn for me. Don't you dare look me in the eyes after this show.
Yeah, I did that Leo. Boom, it came out.
So
That
it's
was
but
really
it's
good.
never happened where you were like, no, he is cute though.
Yeah, I have done that to a few. There was a lumberjack-looking man in upstate New York that I went pretty hard in, and then he kind of came up to me after the show. It's kind of Then after the show, I'm like, there's something weird about you being like. I don't know. I feel like the show's over. I've just exposed myself. I told you all my dirty, dark secrets on the stage.
Yeah.
Why are you still into me? You have horrible taste. I don't know.
Yeah, you'd think
It
lower of
feels-
them.
Yeah, for being
Yeah.
a fan of mine. I don't know. Maybe it's a dark, twisted thing in my head. But it is. It's not the same guy.
But guys are more
Guys and girls are. It's different when we're on stage.
But guys are generally attracted to women who are very bold, or attractive women in general, and then they do something bold. They'll just grab the pitcher of margarita and just start drinking right out of the pitcher.
Yeah.
And just slam it down. It's like, oh, wow, that's wife material.
You think
she's
so?
bold. It's a turn on.
Yeah, for some guys it is.
It's a turn on for an
Yes.
attractive woman to do something bold.
Yeah, but I'll say if you are a bold woman, especially on stage, the guys that come after you tend to then like outdo you. Like they'll try and like one up you. They'll try and be
that's the
funny or
worst.
stuff, and you're like,
Yeah,
no,
that's
no.
horrible.
You're not funny. You don't have to be funny.
Yeah.
Don't try and be funny. I'm the funny one. This is bad. Now
Men
I'm
are
fake.
uncomfortable not being the funny one usually.
Yes.
Even men who are not comedians, they are very threatened by that. I've watched it in front of me. I remember seeing a guy and his wife, and the wife literally saying in front of me, "Oh yeah, he's not funny," which I thought was very rude to do in
Yeah.
front of me. But I saw that guy like, I mean, it's a very insulting thing.
Yeah.
Even though comedy's not even part of their profession. There's just something in nature with guys where they want to be the one, like the provider,
Right.
make the girl laugh.
Yes.
I
So,
don't know,
yeah.
what that is, but
I found myself I dated an accountant for 4 years. Whew. And
You got your taxes done at a discount though, right?
he didn't even do taxes.
Oh, that's
It
a
was like
letdown.
insurance. And now I found that I can only date people like in the business.
Oh, really?
I can only date like comics or people
Oh, wow.
or adjacent or like people that can keep up.
But has that been
'Cause it's
hard though?
so-
once something ends and now you still sort of see the person?
Yeah, dude, that's hard. When you're in the same room and you're like, I better have a good set.
Yeah, fuck. That's hard.
Dude,
Better have a good
dog, you think seeing somebody else with another person and it's a beautiful person hurts? Try bombing in front of your ex.
Ooh.
Not even,
Yeah.
but I don't bomb.
With material about them.
Oh, yes. That's hell.
I've had some comics, I've dated some comics and yeah, you feel like, and then I've had also then complaints like, hey, why are you saying this joke? People know it's about me. It's all,
Yeah.
So
yeah.
it's,
you took the ride with me, mofo.
Yeah, that's
You
your
know I'm going to
problem.
take the art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or they'll try to, you know what I've had happen? They'll try to claim, no, that's mine. I go, that happened to both of us. I don't know. Whoever gets to the stage first.
That's a
with it, I can't
battle.
help you.
That's a battle of writing.
Yeah.
And whoever has the better joke.
Yeah, exactly. So I've had that happen too.
That is the great divider, man.
Yeah.
If it's funny.
Right. Mine's funnier than yours.
Whatever's
Do you think
funny.
it could work out in the long term, or you'd be too competitive? Because I've noticed that's hard if you're dating another comic.
It's not competitive as long as you both have your own things going on, and you're not at like the same level where you're going after the same stuff. Like I've dated like comics and stuff where this was awkward. Like I was like a little bit higher in our careers at the moment, and that's kind of awkward for a guy.
Right.
But if you're dating somebody and you're both comics, or you're both, one's a writer or whatever, but you're like going in different, you have different goals and paths, it's totally fine.
Easier.
I think it's healthy.
Well, I met Katherine on opening for Sandler, and she came with Spade. And that's how, because Spade was on the show, I think, that night, and that's how we met. And
I opened for Spade. I was not with Spade.
Sorry, I should clarify.
I'm way
that.
too old for him. That's David Spade's Skylar. You can Google him.
Okay, thanks.
But you opened for Spade and Bert.
Yeah.
Kreischer, which is quite different people.
Yes, yeah.
What is the major difference from just being on the road and opening for someone like Spade and Bert Kreischer?
They're like, those are two people on two different paths. Like Spade's very like legendary act where he was on SNL and has movies and TV shows, and just like was in a different realm when he came up outside of social media. And so he doesn't, he's really funny. He does like TikToks and stuff, but like, and he's so funny just walking down the street. But you're just in this very like, bubble of just being present with him. He's really funny.
Yeah.
And then they're so fun in their different aspects. And then you just, and then you go out with Bert, and he came up gaining an audience from an online presence, essentially, like podcasting and social media. And so he's so like, when you're in his world, he brings everybody else in. Like anyone on the street that will come up to him, and like he'll bring out his phone and like get on Instagram stories and be like, this is so and so, and like tell them about your business, and we're tagging it here. And he's like, it's two different people with two different business mindsets. And it's like fun to watch how they both thrive in their own worlds.
Yeah.
That
It is
makes
pretty
sense?
cool. Yeah, that's very cool.
Yeah,
It's just
cool.
opening in those two different. Yeah, it's like being in two different, like getting the best of both worlds. Kind of opening for someone that was more traditional, came up, and now a completely different person off the internet.
For sure.
Two different crowds.
Yeah.
So that's interesting.
And they both have totally different ideas about the business, and like talking to me and where I'm going in my path. And neither one of them is wrong. It's just, it's funny to hear two different ones.
One has a shirt on, one doesn't.
Yeah, and they tell me that.
I've kidded with Spade a few times, especially at Craig's when it was a thing.
Yeah.
In WeHo though, how is Spade's bait changed now? Because now as the girls are getting younger, then what's Spade's bait now? Because he used to be able to just sit in the corner, and it was just like, whoa.
Yeah.
They coming.
His track record is.
His track record is legendary. It's legendary.
I don't even understand. I mean, I do understand it, but it's just like mind blowing. When I saw a picture of him on the internet with Carmen Electra, and then another picture with him with Pamela Anderson, I go, that's.
You know what?
That's like having Jordan and LeBron on the same team.
The better way of asking this question, Katherine, is how is Spade getting the girls that he's dating to look up from their phones?
He's
that's a good way to put it.
So funny. He's the funniest person to walk down the street with.
You
know what I mean? Like
I agree with that.
Still?
Yes, dude. I'm telling you.
Wait, just not to lose your train of thought, just interjecting. I would say pound for pound, just conversation.
Yes.
He's the funniest. He speaks. That's his language. It's almost like he doesn't know how to speak any other way.
He doesn't stop.
But in throwaway funny jokes.
Yes.
But it's not like he's doing it on purpose.
No,
it's like that's
stop.
his language.
It truly is. Like every flight, he doesn't sleep. And we sit next to each other. I'm talking cross-country flight, and I want to go to sleep. and he is just like sit up and he's just joke, and it's not like forced jokes. He's just the funniest casual person, and there's like. So I think that's why he'll always have game, which is like disgusting to say because like we're like brother and sister at this point. But you just watch any female of any like age range or whatever, he has this charisma about him that is he can entertain anybody in any room.
So that's the way the average person. That's the way Gen Pop processes a comedian and how they should be. Oh, he's just funny all the time, everywhere. In reality, you know that a lot of the top guys in our game are introverts.
Yeah.
And somebody like Spade being around them that's just being funny all the time is almost unnerving, where it's just like, dude, chill out.
Yes. Yeah, for sure.
You're sharing your superpowers and no one said action yet.
You're like,
Wait, he really doesn't go to sleep on a cross-country flight?
No.
Stays up and just talks? Doesn't listen to music?
No. Oh my God, no! And he doesn't, dude. He never.
I've never
sleeps.
heard of this.
And also, he doesn't want to. Most of the time, he doesn't want to sit next to people he doesn't know. And so, if he books the flight too late, he has to sit next to me and the other opener. And so we'll be in the back row of a JetBlue flight from LA to South Florida, 5.5 hours. Me in the middle row, just chatting away.
Wait a second. You're saying Wait a second. So you're telling me on a 5-hour flight, he's never gone to sleep, listen to music, read a book.
You think that man reads a book? Yeah,
what about music? Does he not like? But I'm just trying to figure out the music part. Who doesn't like listen to music?
Dude, you forget though. He truly is from a different time when he wasn't
music
walking
wasn't around.
He didn't have an iPod.
There's
no iPods. I mean, yeah, but he's not. So
he's not listening to the new Clips album.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
No, bro.
By the way, look out for the Clips album.
Dog, you kill you with that.
Yeah.
You're derailing us with that.
I'm just fucking baffled though.
I had to check my phone on you on that.
I'm such a big music person and big hip hop person. I can't picture just two people talking for 5 hours, no matter how funny it is.
I mean, he loves himself some TikTok.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's fascinating.
But it is fun. It's fun to watch somebody. He's a reminder though of like that you can walk about the world and be a little bit more present.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. No, I know. Sometimes I've looked at my phone occasionally when we're at lunch, and he'll be like, "I'm sorry, have you heard this before?" And
he does that all the time.
I apologize. I'm like, I just saw, or if I see a dessert behind him, and I look, and he's like, "I'm sorry."
In the middle of his story.
Yeah. But I'm just like, it was a great dessert, David. A great carrot cake was going by. My eyes darted. I'm sorry, but I'm listening. It was a good story. It wasn't boring. But that carrot cake looked good.
I've heard it 4 times also.
Wait, but can I say something? It's our last topic. I didn't actually derail us. The Clips album, I know you're not familiar with Clips, I can just tell. But
if you tag them one more time.
Yeah, great. I'm glad that you know it's they.
This is the wildest thing.
I'm glad you know it's both.
This is, I'm telling you, I've said this from the beginning. This is a Jewish run podcast that is black owned. He is the hip hop head.
Yeah.
He is he is I am the black financier.
Whatever he says about hip hop, do you dub it over you?
We don't have the money for that.
Stick around for season 2.
But
so you've never heard of Pusha T, probably, right? Can you say that name?
Pusha T?
Yeah. Oh, that was pretty good. All right.
He's
part of the Clips. Yeah, he's part of the Clips. They have an album that's coming out together.
He's very excited about this album.
Very excited.
But
July
Pusha
11th.
T is like old school, right?
He's been around for a bit now, yeah.
Okay.
But he's still like fresh, and they're coming out with him and his brother linked back up for a group album, and it's exciting.
Well, I didn't know this was a hip hop podcast.
It's not. I just like to say it. But there is a thing that apparently I have not watched this yet. I've saved this.
Okay.
And so we're going to watch this. Skylar told me about there's this freestyle circulating from this white guy. It's trending. It's on Double XL magazine. They do freshman freestyle. I have not seen this yet. Yeah. But he says it's like super hot, so I'm curious. So we're just gonna watch it and see.
I'm excited.
I'm ecstatic.
All different point of views. I don't know what to expect.
Freestyling?
Oh my God.
Is this something that you would seek out in Kentucky growing up?
God, yes. We would be like, y'all, we're having a freestyle in the barn tonight.
Okay. All right, Skylar. Let's see. Oh, we might need the headphones. Might be helpful.
I'm starting this from scratch.
But this seems edited.
It is edited, but it's. I mean,
It's a freestyle.
Okay,
It's a
I'm ready.
freestyle.
he wrote it down.
If
before
it's
he got
bad,
there.
Okay.
they don't do anything about it. It's just bad.
All right, got you. That's why they put it out.
Ready?
What, have you seen it already?
No.
I have not seen this.
Joseph likes to get in the cipher.
Is this
Me
Modest Yahoo?
Me a little less.
Okay.
Guy named Ian.
I don't know.
Walking that bitch like, how the hell y'all doing? How y'all feeling today? Ready to turn myself in down at the station. I made a killing today. Always gonna be money. Always gonna be hoes. Always gonna be something. Only thing you got is your word. I put that shit on my mama. No, you really just can't get comfy. Gotta keep at it, buddy. Before I had this money, wasn't worried about nothing. That shit feel backwards to me. Ian always getting high. What happened to him? Ian, what happened to you? I'm the same I was. I'm just getting paid with a few more habits now. Oh, shit. Here we go again. Damn, I got this dime bitch. She just want to be my friend. Damn, you don't think Flo Rida here is going down for real? Damn, I'm a little too high for this. Jesus, take the wheel. I'm on timing, bitch. You don't know what time it is? Oh, okay. Oh, you got migraines? You want to ride this shit? Oh, okay. Plug like goddamn. You really want every flavor? Oh, okay. You want round in, but you want to come crying, bitch? Oh, okay. Damn. It's getting hot in here. Take off all your clothes. Damn, I'm feeling like 50 Cent. Bitch, I'm in the club. Damn, I'm on my Britney shit. Oops, I hit again. Damn, I'm on my DJ Khaled shit. We the best. Damn, we rolling hella deep. I feel like Adele. Damn, kiss me through the phone. Suck me through the cell. Damn, I'm a little too high for this. Jesus, take the wheel.
Okay.
All right.
I got some thoughts.
All right. Our resident hip hop head.
Well, I got to ask Skylar first
What's
because
your-
he told me about this. Why is this trending, number one?
Wait.
That's the first question.
Because there's that part where he goes like, "Damn, you know, I feel like Adele or whatever," and people think it's funny. They think it's not good.
Okay.
It's really bad, right?
It's-
That was
yeah,
horrid.
so
so on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being amazing, 1 being
I'm gonna tell you why I give him a 3.
Whoa!
I'm gonna give him a 3. I give him a 3 because
the lighting was good.
I like your energy right now. And look, I'm not hating. I'm just giving my honest
And you
feedback.
are a hip hop head.
I'm a hip hop head. I mean, okay,
This is not a hip hop podcast. This is not a hip hop podcast, but you are a hip hop head.
I give him a 3 because he does have some confidence and swag, and he's got
plenty of
some,
that.
and he's got, his delivery is not bad. Like he definitely sells it, like he's serious. But it also seems like he's possibly putting on an accent at the same time. So, you took a breath. She's ready to go in.
Oh, you're a hip hop head now. You've become
I think
a
she's,
hip-hop
but
head.
from seeing this, I think it's made her one.
How many bitches are you getting? You're 15. Why is he
Yeah.
singing about bitches and hoes?
Well, the rhymes were not
he looks like
very
he's
good. He
just
had
a
one good line, I
Paxson.
thought, the "suck me through the cell," but everything else seemed. I mean, when I see a white guy rapping, you think about it automatically. You're just thinking like, all right, you're white and you're coming to rap. Now I'm comparing you to the Eminems and the Little Dickies and everything.
What about Jack
And
Harlow?
Jack Harlow, very good. And then
Louisville.
I fuss with Jack.
and then Jack Harlow's great. But even excluding just white rappers, obviously those are the first that come to mind, just because you happen to be white. And he didn't even. I mean, he came close to nobody. So
See, I don't know enough of the nuances to rate him that low. That's why I keep my mouth shut.
I didn't. I mean, I would have turned that off probably like halfway through. I wasn't feeling it. But again, he's got some swag. He looks like he has like potential to be good, but it just didn't move me.
Okay.
Nothing
Here's
moved
my
me about it.
opinion.
Okay, here we go.
And you know me in hip hop. Yeah, here I go again. First of all, the speed was so slow. Isn't that a thing? Like,
No, you don't have to be fast. That's not
Okay.
what makes it good.
and then the shit he was saying was so
Basic.
generic and basic.
Yes.
It's like when you go to an open mic and you hear the jokes and it gets a laugh from the audience, but you're just like, that's a joke that everyone writes as their first joke, and it's so easy and it's so surface level, and you took the same thing you've heard 15 times and rearrange the words, but you're not saying anything deep, and I'm not believing anything you said you didn't say anything about your life.
I believe that the girl wanted to friend zone him. That I believed. He
That's
said,
the
I got a
only
bad
thing I
bitch that
believe.
friend zoned me, however he said it. That I believed. So I thought that was
Yeah.
cool because that was more self-deprecating. But
yeah, that was just horrible. Why is that big? That was awful.
Maybe that's why it's trending.
Like, it looks like his parents
got
have some money.
I think the look, though, is what's going for him, that he looks like a prep school kid with a different accent, and he's rapping. I think that's what works for him.
Yeah, and he just
it's
got
just the skill of the writing is what's not.
It looks like his
great.
parent. Remember the song, the music video? It's Friday, Friday.
Kids Bop.
Remember that? Yeah. That's the hip hop version of what that was.
Kids Bop.
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised XXL had him. Like, if that was just a kid trying to, like, make it and he's putting his stuff out online, I'd respect it because you're going to improve. But I'm surprised XXL
What's
had
the
him.
general consensus online? Now that you guys have given your opinion, what's the general consensus online of what that was?
Yeah, can you look in the comments section or something? I mean, the comments section is probably the easiest.
Because I always
what's the first few comments?
Wait, I got it.
I can't read that, but what does it say?
Okay, real talk. I thought this freestyle was gonna be ass, but if you listen to what he's saying, he's actually spitting some garbage.
Do you see how they always win the comments?
Yeah.
Oh, that was perfect. Jaleel, does that sum it up for you?
This is why
That's
it's going out.
hilarious. That beat everything I fucking said. That guy's a genius.
This guy's just
Hold
a
on,
damn.
I have to reference. There is
That's so funny.
a version of this that's going viral too, but it's like
That's the best comment I've
Damn,
ever heard.
I'm on my
It's like
scuba
the-
shit. I just
it's
found
like the
a
Mumford
fish.
and Sons version of this. Hold on, have you seen this yet?
That is
This is
hilarious.
Diary of a Wimpy Kid rapping big in
Hey.
2025.
Can you Google Brandon
another comment.
Abernathy? What does it say?
Wait, say again.
Brendan Brendan Abernathy. This is this version. This thing went viral. Can you look at the TikTok that went viral?
This dude. Yes.
All right, this is that
I know
version of that,
exactly
but
what you're
like
talking about.
Mumford and Sonsy. You know what I'm saying?
married in a
He
year
thought
in
he
the
the thing he put out. He thought he was like,
Are you ready?
this is gonna reach the people, and then it
No.
was just everyone. It
Yep.
went viral because everyone's shitting on it so hard.
Nate, can you help me out, please?
You guys hear
Find
it?
the key.
Yeah.
Married in a year.
She's like, find the 30-second version.
Well, we can just watch 30 seconds of it.
Convincing yourself
Oh, I
you're
see.
living the American dream.
I don't know if I want to see this guy climax in any way.
And I'll be dancing out in California.
Right where you are.
And you don't think he's trolling or joking.
Convincing myself one day I'll write a love song. Another girl
Yes.
Oh, I guess loved him an evening later. Wow. Can't believe I ever believed in fate.
He could be
Was
fucking
it
with us.
ever gonna be me? Was it ever gonna be me? You'll be married in a year in the suburbs. A kid on the way in 3. Convincing yourself you're living the American dream. And I'll be dancing out in California. A kid who got it all wrong.
Look at the girls in the background with the phone.
Why are they fans of him? Is he known?
No, I think that. No.
Like, who
Look
are
at
the...
this.
There ain't
Right.
a door in this city with enough for me.
See the part where he like yells though.
Yeah, I don't. It's not in this version. They were just like, no.
Too wild and free.
They said, if you listen to this man's song, we'll give you free White Claw after this. And they were like, when is this gonna be over?
Oh, I've been around the block to feel when it's over.
I'll be honest, I like this guy even better than him.
When it's
I'm fucking with his passion. I'm fucking with his passion. I'm with his passion. Can I be honest with you, Catherine? I would give him a date if I were you. He's bringing some game.
Kevin, I think there's something you're not seeing here.
I see it in his eyes, and I like it.
Okay. This man grew up in a church with an electric guitar and a drum set on stage. You know,
I gotta
those
be honest with you,
churches-
right, Jaleel? I'm kind of feeling this guy's passion.
No,
I
you're
want
not even
this guy.
listening to the lyrics.
I was, and I was
That's the
moved.
thing. This is all he does. I'm
No.
gonna do it. Here, watch. Da 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 da. And I watch you go down the aisle. And I wish
moved.
that was me. Oh, that's all
I like.
you're
Can I
doing.
tell you something?
That's
I
all
like
you're
what you
doing.
just did there. I was moved.
what you just did.
I like what you just did.
You'll be
You guys
So you want to go down the aisle and you wish
Yeah,
it was you? What's going on?
I'm
Tell me
telling you
more.
right now, I'm giving this
sucked in.
guy a 7.5 out of 10. Everybody lurks. Jaleel, take us out.
Hey, Everybody Lurks with Joseph Vecsey, Jaleel White here with our wonderful guest, Katherine Blanford, all the way from Kentucky. We are a hip-hop podcast, apparently, today. Today we are.